stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass. Time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Next one. Alright, that's the heart here, that's the caption. And then she retweeted that Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth on the set with Love Meghan. Alright, we've seen these pictures. I did a video focusing on all the tweets that I could find that focus on behind the scene on with Love Meghan. Alright, do you think Lily does her own hair sometimes? I bet Meghan does her hair, but Lily play hard and messes it up. Sweet, I can imagine Harry's delight when he realized his children were ginger too. So cute. Alright, so that's an ad. And this is extra. Let's focus on my list. I'm almost done. And I think I'm gonna stop recording after that and start editing something. Point of view that you took your kids to work. There's the laugh here. It's great to see the kids too were involved in the making of With Love Meghan season 2. Look at Prince Archie. There's that. Yeah, they're learning from in the background firsthand. There's that. Netflix probably paid them too. Who knows? If they're doing a couple things, they have to pay them with child. There's a thing. How do you call this? For child actors and things like that. I don't think it's at that level. Next tweet. It's good to get them involved so early in how the process goes. That way they learn firsthand. Meghan's 10th black belt is from Toteme. Link here to shop the entire look. Alright, so there's that. I will not be surprised if this sold out. Okay, so this is another one. Since I'm dealing with fashion, might as well put this. Let me add this on the list. Okay, new ID Meghan wore the J. Crew Regent blazer in episode 6 of With Love Meghan season 2. Limited sizes available as it ends of season link here. Alright, so there's all of that. Very interesting. I actually like the black color. Okay, so there's more of this. OMG Gorgeous. I absolutely love Meghan's taste and jewelry. So delicate and dainty and incredibly sentimental. A special necklace with a symbol of her love. Just wow. Meghan wore her custom leather necklace on the newest season of With Love Meghan. This special piece has letters for her little ones alongside her and Harry's birthstone, Maya Brenner. So there's all of that. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. I really want to finish now. I've been recording a little bit late. My first video, which is on Happy Team Sussex, I started talking about Serena Williams and Maria Sharapova, because Serena Williams introducing Maria Sharapova into the Tennis International Hall of Fame or something. So it was very nice. I need to finish listening and watching Maria's speech. Okay, the Meghan Effect, 25 seconds, screenshot in between.
As a small mom-owned business, we're freaking out over this. Meghan Markle was recently spotted wearing our square mini locket necklace in one of her recent interviews, and we sold out less than 24 hours later. On the front, she engraved an H for Harry. On the inside, she engraved an A and an L for both of her kids' initials. During all the chaos, we were able to pull a few strings and restock that locket. If you want to go ahead and recreate her look, I'll tag the product below. As a small mom...
Wow. Very interesting. Okay, order M locket here. Okay, so there's the link here. I'll click on it to get the link for you guys. Okay. Compare this reaction to that of the Straw Hat brand's owner. Meghan did then tag me, so I don't want to thank her for anything. I'm not even sure if she'll affect my sale. She was ungrateful. Okay, I think I shared that tweet with you in one of the videos that I did sometime maybe last month or so. I remember that particular tweet regarding the straw hat. It's beautiful. I think I'm getting one. Showed it to my husband. We'll get my initial on the front and both of our initial on the inside. I'll pick inside. Okay, so there's that. Next tweet. This is a JTB video. Whenever I see his thing on my timeline, I automatically put it. Meghan at Variety's Power of Women in a beige Proenza Schouler gown, modern minimalism, quiet confidence, and precision tailoring. Alright, let's listen to this. Is this old? No, September 1st.
Verse 16, 2023. Variety's Power of Women event. Meghan Sussex walks across the carpet in a Proenza Schouler gown. That proves simplicity is never simple when styled with intention. This look is about restraint, yet it makes an unforgettable impact. The off-the-shoulder neckline softens the tailored structure.
There's an interview she did on that red carpet. For me, okay, I brag about this interview of the journalist who asked her some question, and we got so much out of Meghan. She didn't say too much, but for me, I felt like we got enough information of what to come. She did her homework for that short period of time, and she was able to get a good amount of information from Meghan, even though Meghan did not release a lot details. I'll put that particular interview at the end after I finish show you that video. That was before the American Riviera and things like that. So she gave a hint of what to come, and we are seeing what she was talking about. Okay, what we are seeing now with Love Meghan, her product, the wine, and all of that. So she gave us a hint in that particular interview, and it seems like some of the things that she's selling now under As Ever were gonna go under American Riviera Orchard, but that didn't happen. So she changed it to As Ever. She gave us the background of As Ever. It was a name she saved quite for a while, and since American Riviera then wasn't approved, so she went with that one. Okay, so let's listen. Continue.
Giving us that balance between elegance and ease. Notice how the bodice is gathered with subtle folds. It sculpts the waist without being fussy, while the clean column silhouette elongates her frame. The slight slit at the hem gives movement and stops the dress from feeling static. The color choice is genius because beige can be tricky, but here it acts like a second skin. Luminous against her complexion, and it lets the architecture of the dress do all the talking. She keeps the accessories minimal, a sleek black clutch and delicate jewelry, allowing the gown's cut to stay center stage. And that pulled back hair with fresh glowing makeup keeps the look modern and sharp. What makes this outfit so effective is the quiet confidence. It doesn't scream, it whispers. It's not chasing trends, it's defining them. Meghan showed that true power dressing doesn't always mean bold colors or heavy embellishments. Sometimes it's about the silhouette. That feels inevitable once you've seen it. This is Meghan Sussex using fashion like she always does, as a language of clarity, poise, and strength.
I'm agreeing with him, and I'm laughing at myself because if it was me who's doing a review about the fashion, I don't think I would be saying all of that, but I find myself agreeing with him. So I'm like, pretty much I'm laughing at myself because I don't think I will be able to come up with some of the things that he's saying. Alright, she's absolutely smashed it in that outfit. A particular favorite of mine, understated, yet impactful and styled to perfection. Very well said, my friend. That's that. These people, is that a... I can't believe they're putting an ad about that. Let's block this. This idiot. Maybe later. So let's move on.
Something to do with it, but good shows are everlasting.
That's what you're doing now. You have now come into Hollywood in a producerial capacity. What is inspiring you? And as you're kind of looking to make these new projects, what is the thing that is, driving the work that you're going to put out into the business?
Things that make people feel, I was going to say good, but it's more than that. Things that make people feel something, right? And feel a sense of community, but we have so many exciting things on this slate. I can't wait until we can announce them, but just really proud of what we're creating. My husband is loving it too. It's really fun.
We're here anytime you want to make those announcements.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. We'll figure out, we'll get in touch then. Yeah.
We're thrilled to have you here as one of our honorees, our alumni. So nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Next tweet. This has to do with JTB. I don't think this is a video. Could be just a post. If it's a video, okay, so it's a video. Raven Smith tried to play it cool about with Love Meghan, but still admitted it is Netflix's most watched culinary show. Meghan wins while the press keeps spinning. Okay, 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Raven Smith's latest piece on With Love Meghan does what he does best. Writes like he's too chic to care, while still caring enough to dedicate paragraphs to Meghan's success. He frames the show as polished, pumice, easy watching. Not worth the internet rage. But that's the point. Even in trying to minimize it, he admits it's Netflix's most watched culinary show, anchored by Meghan's influence and star-studded guests. The subtext, Meghan wins whether the press rolls their eyes or not. And it's worth knowing who's behind that tone. Raven Smith is a columnist for Vogue, the kind of culture commentator who thrives on wry detachment and clever turns of phrases. He's also a Sunday Times best-selling author of Trivial Pursuits and Raven Smith's Men. And he's built a career out of being that stylish observer with a sharp side eye on modern culture. With over 300,000 followers on Instagram, his voice sits in that glossy middle space. Not outright hostile like the tabloids, but never unguardedly supportive either. So when he writes about Meghan, it's less a takedown than a performance of his brand. Ironic, aloof, but undeniably acknowledging her impact. Because the truth is, if Meghan weren't moving culture, Raven wouldn't be writing about her at all.
Okay, I just moved some tweets around. I have a list for another video. There's a possibility I might put these two here because the rest seems to Okay, these might be a different video. Okay, I'll leave it as that. But I just add this regarding Vogue. They have a new editor-in-chief. So I'll do this, and then I have another TikTok video. Alright, let's read some of the comment under that. Data does not lie. Culinary shows are a niche show. Those who feign otherwise are wickedly crude, diabolical, unethical, dishonest, and stupidly pretentious. What Mghan Sussex has been able to do with Love Meghan is undeniable, nearly impossible, but indisputably unbeatable, period. Very interesting. What happened when the Botox fries your brain? Numbers don't lie, dear. The show was a turkey. Alright. Well, the squad enjoyed it. Let's pause that. Man, they're really trying it. I Googled about the show rating and it was nothing but negative article. I mean, when these people hijack every form of communication and they want to control the narrative, what do you expect? It's pretty much one group who's controlling the narrative. But yet, some people refuse to listen to the people who actually watch it. This is what matters. My husband sometimes have a say when certain movies that have those acclaim, what's the award that they usually give? Like top acclaim of things, and usually say they're probably no good. All right? But the people who actually watch the thing, who saw it, who's enjoying it, they refuse to listen. It doesn't... Okay, it was nothing but negative article about how the second season was underperforming and just not good. Sussex Squad, y'all better watch that because the haters are trying so hard to humble her. Okay, that's an ad. And what is this? This is extra. Guess what I'm eating? Vanilla bean ice cream with as ever apricot spread. Alright, let's like this. My first was chicken. Thank you, Meghan. So I think I shared that already. This is what? For suit. See, Meghan Markle was already most likely to host dinners. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. This is the one that I move around about the editor-in-chief. I don't know who she is. I think in some of the comments they say she is the daughter of one of those actresses. Something Burke, I think. Chloe Manel. Am I pronounce her name right? Chloe Manel will replace Anna Wintour as editor-in-chief of Vogue U.S. I really don't know who she is. Look like she did her thing. Okay. Someone tagged me on this and we were talking. I'm not gonna show the conversation that I had on X, but I'm just gonna paraphrase, where my response to it was that I'm glad they choose her instead of what's the black British who did the interview with Meghan, and Meghan did a work with her. What's his name? Something Soul. What the hell is his name? Edward something. Edward Tussle. Whatever. The guy that Meghan did the Vogue piece and I said I'm glad they didn't pick him because he's already been bought by the royal family. And if he was chosen to be the editor-in-chief of Vogue U.S., we will be seeing nonsense from the royal family somewhat as fashion. So I think I'd rather settle with her. I don't know her background. If she... There's some of them who probably does have... they go to Paulson. That I think that's one of the top fashion school in New York. Well, I'm not sure if in the U.S., but in New York, I think it's one of the top fashion schools they have in Manhattan. There's a restaurant near it I used to go eat. It's near Madison Square Garden. That's where the school is. And don't go. Right, so there's that. For those assuming Anna Wintour is being fired, that's not the case. After 37 years, she's stepping down as editor-in-chief of American Vogue. However, she'll continue as Condé Nast's chief content officer and Vogue global editorial director. Alright, let's pause this. That's an ad. This is where I am. So what I'm hearing is that Catherine Han will be starring in The Devil Wears Prada 3. Okay, cool. So there's that. Who is Chloe? Okay, so I think this was the tweet that explained who she is. Let me read this here. Okay, I think a large part of Anna Wintour's success was her cunty name, and that's iconic Bab. I don't know. So who is Chloe Malle, daughter of Candice Bergen? Okay, so that's that. And Louis Malle, Wintour's protege. All right, let me look at. She's an actress. I don't know if she still act. Let's open a new tab. All right, so this is her. Oh, how many kids she has? Siblings, spouse, born 19... What? Oh, 1946. I thought it was 1979. I was like, what? So she's 79 years old. Okay, Marshall Rose, Louis Manelli. All right, so they married in 1980 and divorced 1995. So let me click. Who is he? Okay. Louis Manelli was a French film director, screenwriter, and producer who worked in both French cinema and Hollywood. Described as eclectic and a filmmaker difficult to pin down, Manelli made documentaries, romances, period dramas, and thrillers. He often depicted provocative or controversial subject matter. Okay, so that's the father. Is he still alive? Okay. Oh, no, he died. He died in 19... Ah... So they didn't divorce, he just died. November 23, 1995. So he was 63 when he died. Alright, let me go back. So 1980 to 1995. So she stayed with him until he passed. 1995. Okay. They didn't divorce, he just died. Alright, back to this. So this is who her parents are. The guy who died and the actress. Okay, oh, I don't know her. Google is very easy. Okay, let's see how she performs. Yeah, let's wait and see the things she must have went through to gain that role. Anna then retired. She passed the final boss level. Okay, Anna wasn't up to the task. That's good. She needs it. Candice Bergen's daughter. Candice Bergen and Louis Manel's daughter. The new editor. Okay, so that's that. Let's leave that alone. Okay, this is my last one for this video. Maybe I should just wake... Oh, I'm gonna have to wake up my son and nephew. School time now. This is my last one here. That's our girl. Supporting a mom on small business. Oh, I put it twice. Okay, she's a girl supporting and lifting people everywhere she goes. I am going to buy the 14 karat one. So cute. The type of business we like to support. A grateful business owner who gives credit where it's due. I love that chain and locket. A great gift to myself with my granddaughter's initial and the inside. Okay, wow, she's just a gem. More than a blessing to whoever she touches. May the light of God shine more and more in her life, her husband and children forever. Keep being a tool in the hand of the almighty Princess Meghan. We believe in you and love you at the same time. Love her. She uses her influence to uplift and help others. To bet all Markle business have... Okay. LOL, how stupid do you think people are? Okay, I don't know what that make reference to. Let's play this one more time and then that's it for this video. I'll do a prayer.
As a small mom-owned business, we're freaking out over this. Meghan Markle was recently spotted wearing our square mini locket necklace in one of her recent interviews, and we sold out less than 24 hours later. On the front, she engraved an H for Harry. On the inside, she engraved an A and an L for limitations. During all the chaos of wearing the series, we stocked that locket.
The thing for me here, how do the squad know these things? How quickly they know everything she's wearing? It's unbelievable. Alright, but glad her business is thriving. Alright, so that's that. We're done with this video. Let's do a prayer. The last prayer that I did on my last video, prayer for knowledge, because some of the things that I was reading in terms of politics, the MAGAs, the stupidity of them and all of that. So I choose prayer for knowledge. So, I'm thinking friendship and good neighbors. Let's see here. Let me type exactly what I just said. Friendship and good neighbor. Let's see what comes up. Let's pick that one. Dear Lord, I pray for my friend right now. I pray that you will help them with the struggles they are going through in this season. For you know exactly what they need in this moment. Draw near to them and let them feel your presence. Open their eyes, ears, and hearts to you. Alright, so that's that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. So I think this recording, I'll be putting it on this channel. At the beginning of the recording, I said I didn't know if I'm going to put it here or Happy Team Sussex. But I think I'll put it here because it's a light-hearted type of tweets that I was sharing. And if you have not subscribed to Happy Team Sussex, please do so because it's almost the same thing, but different topics I discuss over there. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for watching.